Hi. We're at Safeway. We need chicken. I need like just quick food. I'm back. Oh, cool. They have the 50% off. Look. 50% off. The girl told me always to look here because they put this out in the morning. Or not in the morning, but just before lunch. So, 50% off. So it's $5.99 with 50% off now. But I'm back and I have no food. So, I didn't plan this well. But everything was a wreck and it got to be a giant wreck. And I will explain it all when I get home. Let's just go shopping. Okay. I'm getting old school Danish. I have some ladies coming over. I'm home, gone shopping, and I went shopping basically because I didn't have sugar. Look, I forgot. Nita gave me all these cool jars. I put sugar in there. Well, I'm sick of that's all I've had is white sugar, and I want raw. I got raw for my coffee. Thank God for Starbucks. I know y'all buy all this fancy stuff. I bought coffee. Put 2 raw sugars in it with a little half and half, call it a day. Oh, and if it's that pike coffee, I then put a shot of espresso. That stuff is just nasty tasting. Ugh. And they stopped serving dark coffee afternoon in some places. 2 of the Starbucks here do not follow the rule. So, everything's away. So it was interesting. I was carrying my trash out to the trash can and put it in my car, drove with it all the way to Safeway, came out and went, what? So I had to carry all the groceries in the trash basically back in because I just threw it away right there. It's like, so my trip was, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being really bad, only because I saw my grandchildren and Anita and Aunt Sarah and Uncle Buck. You know, we went to the auction, which you'll see. I think it was a 5. It was a grave disaster. They get there, I get there during the day, and they get there at night. They just drove straight through it. And they did it in, well, the first camping trip, it rained, so it was, the tent was like sleeping in a sauna. Then they spent a real nice night in Claudee Inn, had a wonderful time, and they decided just to drive. And so they got there, I don't know, like 10 to 11 at night. So, I mean, you know, it was like, everybody was so happy. I kissed my grandchildren, I don't know, 42 times. Maybe, and probably more. Everything was going well. And in the morning, Kai comes down, because basically there's 2 houses. Nita's part, and then there's a whole nother part as big as her house that's like an apartment. That's where Rick lives. His dad wanted it that way. He was going downhill, and he made a deal with Rick. He said, I want you, since, you know, this is all private, you have an outdoor, you have a kitchen, everything private, I want you to live downstairs, because, you know, and he didn't die too many years after that. And basically he said, son, you will, and it's free rent. So, I mean, the children's father would do anything for his parents. So would I. So, the next morning, I hear Rick say, wake up, you need to drink some coffee. And then all of a sudden, Kai's there with a cup of coffee, going, Mimi, wake up, you need to drink a cup of coffee and take your medicine. And I said, why? And she said, you need to come upstairs. And I go, is something wrong? She goes, yeah. And so I just said, well, grab that bag and we'll go upstairs. And so we went out and we went upstairs, and apparently Big Daddy brought them back so that he could separate from the family. He wanted to separate again. And he didn't want to do it there because, I mean, my daughter's a very good esthetician. She can get hired in New York second, which we found out to be true. She had a job. She was talking to someone who had offered her a job while she was driving back to where I live. And she had a job before she got here. So it took her all of one phone call, and she said about 35 minutes. And she had a better job than she's had ever. So, but Big Daddy had already talked to his realtor friend and had apartments set up, and so apparently she came in and told Anita and wanted to know if Anita would watch the kids, and you know, we were all there. So anyway, it trickled somehow. I don't know how it got from Anita to her dad and then to me, but so we were all up there. But poor Gaby didn't know. He was sleeping sound. And so basically we were asked not to tell him. And poor Kai, she struggled with it so hard. So I went from sleeping downstairs to upstairs with Kylie. And she would lay and say, I think we're lying at night. And I'd say, well, we kind of are. It's called lying by omission, but your mom has asked us not to. And we're just going to have to live with it. And he did not take it well. Did not. So then, being upset for obvious reasons, I'm giving you the Reader's Digress condensed version. So I decided to go out to the big building, which we don't know what to call it, so we call it the big building that Anita built. And Rick was out there working, and I was upset, so I wanted to go out and talk to him. So I had a cup of coffee, and I was going to show you the building, so I had my camera in the case, thank God. And I went to climb over a fence, and I went down. I went down hard. Bruised both my knees. I landed on a cut-off fence post, hurt my ribs, and then because I hit that, I could see I was going to hit it. I still hit it, but then I pushed myself off, and then I hurt the back ribs, so, and my hip. So I've been checked. I'm fine. It's so a lot. Well, I have slightly cracked rib in front, but nothing they can do about it. I don't know that it would hurt any less or more if it was cracked or not cracked, because I have big bruises. I was just upset. Oh, and what the worst part was, it was my flip-flop that caught on the fence that was laying down, barricading it. And all I could hear is from heaven, Ernie, instead of sounding like an angel, he was going, "God damn it, girl. I told you, never wear those shoes outside. Those shoes are dangerous." Every time I'd like turn over in bed and moan. But I didn't have time. I had to keep going. Things had to be done. So of course the kids and I did a Dollar Tree haul. Went to Safeway every day. Nita, I kept saying, let's just go by, because see, she hasn't been cleared to drive yet. She's having low blood pressure. So this is my Dollar Tree haul. I bought 3-pack of Kleenex, which were supposed to, one of each was supposed to go to the children. Then a chest one, a checker, it's like a real little checkerboard, so we'll just play that here. Let me put my glasses on. 3 of these grapeseed, aloe vera, and collagen masks. They're just called face masks. I don't know. Are they by anybody? Is anything at, no. Everything's by the Dollar Tree company. I bought some collagen makeup cleansing wipes and forgot I had them. Let's see. Some hair ties, which I desperately need. And like I said, 3 of them. It seems like I bought some, and I bought the kits. They each could get $10, but Kai kind of blew it. He spent $12. So next time we've decided just to equalize it. Gaby can spend $12 and she gets $10. She bought some Paris Hilton imitation perfume that she just loves, and she bought this, I think NYX. It's kind of like a, maybe chartreuse, is pinkish, reddish, I don't know. Lipstick and then lip gloss. One end's lipstick, one end's lip gloss. She looked very attractive for the auction. So I'll try to put that footage on there. I had the worst trip home. I mean, it's like only Famine and Locust could have made it worse. It's just awful. So there's only one major city I have to go through. So I'm hitting it right where, rush hour will be in about an hour-ish. And instead, it's complete stop toward the end of the city. A UPS truck just died there was 3 lanes. In the 3rd lane, I was in the middle. And so then we got around that. Still backed up. So I thought, well, it just takes it a while to get going again. No. A 3-car pileup. So that got us all the way over to almost the 1 lane. So it was like, it took me an extra hour and a half, if not more, to get home. And then I turned too early, because I take a cutoff highway to get here. I go state highways, after I get through that one city. I go kind of through another city, but then I veer west. And then my sciatica went insane, and I had to pull over. Once I took the right exit, then I decided I better pull over. And I just got like a pair of pajama bottom and rolled them up real soft and put them underneath my hip, and I could only moan like this all the way home. I just came home face planted. I was just over it. I was over it. And because of that, then I did hit rush hour in this one little city, but it wasn't bad. So that's been my adventures. I'll try to put some filmage up, because I did take just a few, but I mean basically it was Anita upset. I never want to see that man again. He's no longer allowed in my house. My ex-husband trying to get in the car to go kill him. My granddaughter going, you know why he did this. I think why he did this. And I just hate this. Her going, if he had said he wanted to separate while we were in Charleston, my mom would have said, fine, because she can find work. She's, and we would have stayed there. So he brought them all the way back. But he's no longer welcome in my house. I've had enough. The children he can drop them off and call me when he wants them. But no. My grandson, I think, says it best. Who does he think he is to make decisions for 4 people? That nobody has the right. They've always made family decisions, and this was not a family decision. And, so... Well, I have ladies coming over. It's funny how the world does not stop. And so I need to, that's why I bought that chicken. Good deal though. If you live by Safeway, they told me right after they get through with the lunch rush, they have to rotate the chicken in and out. And so if you wait, you can feel the packages are still kind of warm. You get the chicken that is, they rotate out. It goes directly to the, refrigeration section in those little boxes, and you get it half price. So $5.99 half price. That's $6. You pay $3 for 8 pieces of chicken. Good deal. But I love you guys bunches, and I'll get this up, and hopefully we can get back to some normal vlogging. Hopefully. Love you guys. Bye.